Man, so a crazy situation is going viral right now. I got the entire story for you. So, Lil Durk's son. You know, for years, some people have been paying attention to the situation with this young lady saying that Lil Durk was the father of her son and he wasn't claiming them. And then eventually we seen last Father's Day, Lil Durk posted a picture with his children and his son was actually in that photo. Now, there was a man that was in the young boy's life and a crazy situation just recently happened and that's going viral with all the footage and stuff. So Lil Durk's 10-year-old son is accused of shooting mother's partner during alleged domestic dispute. He says, "I pray our favorite rapper takes full custody of Romeo." Now, the narrative that's going on online is that the mother was being harmed and the son stepped in and helped her. The stepfather saying that's not true. So he put out the video of the incident. Now, he says, in his caption says, "As y'all can see, I was not the aggressor. Y'all also can see how I still had my gun on my hip. He grabbed my gun off my hip following his mom's lead and tried to shoot me and then actually shot me. I advise y'all see it before they take it down." So in the video, you see him and a woman tussling with other people trying to break them up, and a little boy is next to him as well within the tussle. Eventually, they make their way from over here around to this side of the car, and you can see the little boy fires a shot and the guy falls onto the ground. So in this story, he continues to post. He says, "Whatever makes y'all feel better, but that's why I got custody of my kids and she don't. Thank God it was me that took that shot and not her. That's still my daughter's mom, but she knows like I know God has always been good to me, survivor." So he says, "My gun was on my hip and I was trying to protect myself from getting shot. I never in a million years thought a kid I bought four-wheelers and paid for football leagues and everything would do this, but he only knows what mom shows. I still love him like he's mine." So then he posts this right here. So this is the child's words describing the situation, and pay attention. On July 2nd, 2024, FCM dialed interviewed Jerome Harris Jr. 10, that's the boy, Lil Durk's son, they call him Romeo, all right? He says this was at the IMPD homicide office as a part of the assessment investigation. Jerome stated when he and his mother returned to Mr. Pippen's mother's home on July 1st, 2024, Miss Collier and Mr. Pippins were in a verbal fight. Jerome stated that he kept telling Miss Collier to stop fighting with Mr. Pippins. Jerome stated he then got out of the car and went over and pushed Mr. Pippins. FCM Dial asked Jerome if Miss Collier had a gun and he said yes, but hers didn't go off. FCM Dial asked if Mr. Pippin was trying to get the gun away from Miss Collier and Jerome stated yes. Jerome then admitted to FCM Dow Mr. Pippin's gun had fallen to the ground during the struggle and he picked up the gun and shot Mr. Pippin to protect his mother. So Jerome stated that he was scared that Miss Collier was going to get shot. FCM Dow asked Jerome if there had ever been any domestic violence between Mr. Pippins and Miss Collier in the past, and Jerome stated that they would yell at each other. Jerome stated Miss Collier gets mad really fast. Jerome and these other children names are at vulnerable ages and relying upon caregivers to ensure a safe and stable home environment free from domestic violence and neglect. It is unlikely the aforementioned concerns will be addressed without the coercive intervention of the court. Based on the aforementioned, the Indiana Department of Child Services respectfully requests the court find Jerome Ellis Jr. and these other children's names to be held in need of services and find the coercive intervention of the court to be necessary in order to ensure the safety and well-being of the children. DCS is recommending continued removal of Jerome Ellis Jr. and the other children from mother, Ms. Shavonna Collier's care and custody. DCS requested authorization for elevative care, kinship, foster care, and ESC. DCS recommends unsupervised visitation for Mr. Joshua Pippins and Mr. Durk Banks. That is the stepfather and Durk. Dude continues posting on the story. He says, I was posting that shit for the city, for Durk and all that shit on my daughters. That shit ain't got nothing to do with him. People coming up with their own narrative. I'm a rat, I'm this, I'm that. But if I would have lost my life, I wouldn't be able to tell my side of the story. I would be just another dead nigga. I don't give a f no more. I got custody of my kids. God don't like ugly, and I pray he give y'all what y'all deserve, good or bad. So he says, I pray y'all favorite rapper takes full custody of Romeo, and I get full custody of mine. Call me what y'all want to call me. It's about the kids at the end of the day. And he posts this video here.
Why? She hoping I die and shit. Tell her to drop her my chart. My daughters, and I can drop my shit right now whenever. Now this is what y'all call bashing them up. Tell her to drop her my chart. On my kids, on my daughters, on all three of their souls. On my Anna, Jayana, and Jocelyn. Yeah, I dodged the bullet. Tell her that. Since she hope I die. On my kids, tell her drop her nuts and drop her my chart right now. And I bet y'all, Y'all gonna be sick on my mama. Or everybody thinking, oh, it's all good and all that. Doing all that on my mama. I got on my knees about that girl. On my mama. I thought I was Superman. I thought I was Dr. What's his name? Dr. CB on my daughters. I thought I was Dr. CB, nigga, on my mama. Come on, man. Yeah, I dodged the bullet on my kids, on my daughters. Tell her drop her my chart. Yeah, send that to her. Let's start there.
All right, so they done progressed to something totally different, but that's the situation right there, folks. So as the folks are talking about everything that's going on, I just wanted to give y'all some more information. So this is the young lady right here. She says in her caption on her story, she says, I used to want revenge until I realized God hit harder than me. That's what she's saying on her story. And also she's posting these things that she shared this and then said, everything that was ever sent my way to break my spirit has always made me stronger. This ain't the first time, it won't be the last. God is on the front line in the battlefield. He got it. And she continues sharing different things. So that's what's going on right there, bro. Craziness, dog. I do hope Durk is able to go ahead and get custody of his child and bring him out of that crazy situation. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all gotta say in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.
I shot in the stomach. I'm up the stomach. Cut off the wire. Top. Yeah, man, you know how I do this shit, man. I'm a giant, man. I'm a survivor. It's late too, huh? I know how to survive out here, man. That's the difference between me and these niggas, man. You don't beat yourself trying to beat me. Yeah, I'm straight, man. Got shot in my motherfucking stomach. Man, got me good. I be really going through it, man. I felt weird about yesterday. I swear to God, I did. I felt weird. I knew something was gonna happen. Got shot in my stomach. Had to get surgery. I'm f***ed up, y'all. This time way worse than last time.